Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. But tonight we start Week 9 with a good one in prime time, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the LA Chargers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out in the tackle and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to have the Patriots first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. Faced with their first third down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen third down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board. They're able to avoid that 3 and out. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to have the Patriots first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Tyquan Thornton, the one he was looking for. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down on a well-designed play there. That gets him 16 to move the chains.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Back to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10
at the 20.
12. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Baylor Tigers.
Play action. It's Herbert. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Here's 2nd and 7. Samuel going to go in motion right. Now it's Herbert. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Hey, ram.
Now motion left with Mooney.
Go.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. This is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Well, they just continue to march the ball down the field here through the air, Charles. He is now 6 of 6 throwing the football.
And it would help the defense if he was just throwing it to one guy because you could do a march.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Joey Sly on for the extra point.
He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Stevenson now is going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now they come into this one with an 0-8 record. The playoffs obviously out the window weeks ago. For now, their season boils down really to one question. How do we come up with that first win?
It's a great question, and I do think that they'll get it because they've been close a few times. But in order to get it done, morale has to stay high, so a lot of that goes on the coaching staff. You know, easy to coach when you're 7-1. That's a piece of cake. But with their record right now, how do they manage to keep these guys going in the right direction? And they're going to need some help from some of those veterans in the locker room as well. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first two possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
The Charger drive about to get going. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they have a first or a second seed come playoff time.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now motion left with Mooney. On first down, it's Herbert. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. Now 2nd and 3.
Go.
At the 15-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Darnell Mooney, a 15-yard touchdown ground. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 14-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give them a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted But it winds up falling incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll drop to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
Slide for the PAT.
And it is now 21-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. Fighting through pressure. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Go.
Herbert.
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown.
Austin Eckler
With career touchdown number 75.
And the Chargers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes the score 28-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
Stevenson elects not to return it. It's a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the cornerback's hand, and it's incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the return will stop right around the 25. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year.
And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? They're going to try and throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Let's go, let's go. Set.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chargers. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
On the double.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this will be caught at the 30. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure you have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Samuel going to go in motion right.
Hey, ram.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Flushed out right. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Hey, Kappa.
Here's Herbert. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Herbert operating from the red zone. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. Touchdown! Curtis Samuel from 13 yards out. And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Ready.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Drill 52. Hut.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Drill green. Drill yellow. Ready.
Here's 2nd and 8. Completes this one to Thornton. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
50 Fury. Set cut.
Gets this complete to Shaheed. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, right.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
Here we go. 43 rail.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
On the ball.
They'll look to throw. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 34-yard line.
3-3. Ready?
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. He's going to keep this again. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Pats are able to at least get one score back.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Herbert on first down now. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Ryland on for the extra point. So they get one score back, but still a long ways to go here in this third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD, but of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points, and my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
Play action. It's Herbert. Looking left side, and it's complete. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler with his second touchdown of the night. And the Chargers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. There on the tackle, Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
2nd and 6. And this one is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6.
Black shot. 6. Mega. Fury. Yellow. Hut, hut.
He'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Ready?
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Ready.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down, Patriots.
Check, hut.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
2nd and 13. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Red. Cycle. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Come on, set.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hut, hut.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
Hey, go Lion.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. That's into the hands of Eckler. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Herbert. Buying time to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Now it's Herbert. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now Joey Sly for the point after.
Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
To be frank, you really have to feel for them. This is appearing to not be their week yet again. So another loss in the cards as they trail big in quarter number 4.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Under pressure, and down he goes.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Los Angeles, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for New England, it's another week, another loss, as they fall now to 0-9. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.